So you want a queen ant? There's 5 easy steps. Let's go. I'll even tell you my secrets of ant hunting that I've never told anyone else. When looking for that elusive queen, how to identify a queen ant is not the only important thing to know. Step 1. Pick the right weather. This is very important, but a step that a lot of novices don't understand. And this is relevant regardless of what part of the world you live in. The weather must be hot, so you need to search in spring or summer. While some species fly in the first days of spring, like green ants, most fly towards the end of spring and the beginning of summer. However, there is more to this step than just hot weather. The ideal weather to search for a queen undertaking a nuptial flight is a day after it has rained, in very humid weather. This humid weather after rain is perfect conditions for queens to fly. And you are almost guaranteed to find queens at this time. So step 1, hot humid weather after rain. Step 2, pick the right time of day. Different species move or fly at different times of the day. If looking for a certain species, then research what times they usually undertake their nuptial flights. For example, I have found almost no species of queens are out in the middle of the day except Melliphorus or meat ants, because these are known for their attraction to high heat areas. And if I'm looking for Polyrhacus queens, I will look between 7 and 9 in the morning when they come out to forage. Strobe queens will fly mid-morning always. Black pavement queens will fly throughout the whole day if hot enough. Camponotus will fly at night, so 11 p.m. would be a great time to look for them, or even 6 a.m. in the morning while they are still searching for a suitable nesting site. If you are not fussy, then go out mid-morning for the most luck. So step 2, pick the right time of day. Step 3, location. You will find different species in different locations. In built-up city locations and suburbs, you're unlikely to find bull ants or trapjaw queens. In an open park with no leaves or scattered wood, you probably won't find Camponotus queens. But you will see green ants and black pavement queens. National parks are a great place to find all sorts of queens, and so are car parks that are near bushland, as the ants fly or wander onto the concrete and are easy to spot. But I'll let you know the secret of my favourite location, and they are in every city: cemeteries. It sounds a bit morbid, but old cemeteries have been undisturbed for many years and not many people visit them. It's a great place for insect species to flourish around old graves. Trees, rocks, everywhere. I visit all the cemeteries within the city I live in and always catch a variety of ants. You can get very specific with location. If you're looking for Polyrhacus species, check trees, including the base. For sugar or carpenter ants, look under logs or under moist leaves. For green ants, look in the grass, and for meat ants, look in dry, soily areas. So step 3, pick your location carefully to have the most success. Step 4, prepare your equipment. I don't know how many times I've been caught out and missed catching a queen because I haven't got a catching container on me. Learn from my mistakes. If you're going out, whether you're walking to the bus stop, going to school, or on your lunch break at work, always keep some sort of vial on you to catch a queen. These are the sort of containers I use to catch queens, but these small glass jars are my favourite, as they have a wide mouth to easily catch the queen without injuring her. If I'm going out ant hunting, I will have a backpack filled with up to 50 ant containers just in case I am lucky enough to stumble into a nuptial flight. Don't just take a few containers, because you could miss another 10 queens that are walking around looking for a home. But of course, don't take more than you require from each area. Leave some to continue to breed in that environment. And the rule is never, ever take your eye off that queen. The moment you turn away to search for a container, you are most likely to lose the ant. She will have scurried into the undergrowth or up a tree out of reach or deep into the soil. So, have your container pre-prepared while never taking your eyes off that queen. So step 4, always have the right equipment on you, ready to go. Step 5, probably the step you have all been waiting for, identification. I will break this into 2 sections. Firstly, appearance. And secondly, behavior. Sometimes the queen is easy to spot. I mean, check out this Camponotus intrepidus. She is the Goliath of the ant world, towering over the rest. For the queens that are easy to tell, like sugar ants, their abdomens are significantly bigger than their workers. This is where the egg production and storage occurs, so they need these large gasters for reproduction purposes. These easy-to-identify queens are normally claustral species that don't need to forage for food. But for most others, it is tricky. When unsure, the key is to always look at the middle section or the thorax. Queens have a distinctly larger backpack area that hunches over their body. They will also have wing scars on this area. However, these can be hard for some people to see without magnification. The secret is, when you're out hunting, try and get a side-on view of the suspected queen. It will be obvious when you view her from the side if she has this raised middle area or if it is just flat like a worker. Like these. See the flat back? Okay, but what about behavior? A queen will never be in a line of ants foraging. She will always be by herself, doing one of 2 things: looking for a home after a nuptial flight, and if this is the case, if there is one, there will be more. Or she will be foraging for food if she is a semi-claustral species. Additionally, she will be slower than a worker and often sitting still, making her a little easier to catch. These queens here have not mated yet, as they are still with their colony and they still have their wings. So step 5, check her profile from the side to make sure she has that raised thorax backpack area. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more ant keeping adventures and tips. Until next time, happy ant keeping!